And we are back with another episode of Keep Your Hands Up with JC and J. Rosa, my brother. What is good?
Chilling. Howdy. Bring it back to howdy.
Bring it back to howdy. There you go, JC.
Bring it back to howdy.
Bring it back, man. JC, brother, what's going on, man?
Yeah, not much, man. Just
No.
dwindled with any of free time that I had in like the last month. Because now those sunny days are over.
That boy working. They say it's nice outside.
Yes,
time to get to work.
God damn, son.
People want to eat, man. I'll tell you, I'm hit you up.
Hit me like a bat.
Yeah, I gotta go
right
down
in the
there.
mouth.
I gotta get down to your restaurant, man. I gotta put you to work and be like, hey,
I'm with that, baby.
That guy over there, man. I need a triple martini, shaken not stirred, 12 olives. I gotta come with some crazy stuff. A little bit of lime juice, right?
Well, here's the shit though. I mean, you asking for a beating because like your body can't take any of that.
What do you mean?
I mean, like you drink it, a sip, and then you'll be like, yo, Papa, I gotta go. And then you sleep for 3 days.
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm telling you, bro. I know at this point in stage of my life, bro, I'm good for about 4 drinks, right? 4 like, but you gotta remember my drinks is I'm usually like, you know, a double tequila with ice. You know what I mean? Like that. That's like kind of where I feel good, where I could kind of. So funny thing, there was a study, JC, for the average male, if you have more than 3 servings of alcohol, your quality of sleep decreases by 43%. So
I'm a statistical anomaly then.
Either that or you're comatose throughout most of your. Do you even dream, JC? Do you have dreams?
Yes, I do. I had. You know what I've been dreaming about lately, and this is really rough. Just like all my dreams now revolve around Elden Ring.
Oh man, it's because how many hours have you logged in, JC?
82.
82. And what level you at? 100?
121.
Fuck, man.
What's
the highest level? Or it doesn't stop.
I think 300.
Okay, all right.
But real talk, like almost
82 hours,
every night, something Elden Ring related for sure. And I'm just like, is this what my life is becoming now? I'm with it though. It's fun.
You've logged like 3.5 days. That's nuts. How long you had the game for?
When it dropped on the 28th. No, March.
All right, so you had about for a month, right? February 28th.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
All right, so about a month. Oh, that's not bad. But that's not
like 3 hours a day.
It's been consuming you. That's what's been.
But that's nothing though. Like
some people already like at level 300.
Oh, 100. People have logged in over like I know someone who's put 190 hours into it already.
Sheesh! Wow.
Yeah. And they've only fought like 4 of the main story bosses, meaning that they have at least 48 hours left before the game is done.
What is the quest, like side quests?
There's mad shit to do. Like there's so much to do that is just like
that's gonna be me, man. That's gonna be me when that Harry Potter Legacy game drops.
You're not playing more than
I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be whipping ass.
You just don't have the mental fortitude to have the patience to play a game for that long. I don't see it.
The testicular fortitude.
No,
right?
You don't. No,
I
you
have
don't,
it all.
No, Vince. Speaking of which, that's a nice shirt you have there. What moment is that?
You know, I think well,
Mean
first,
Gene,
JC, that is Mean Gene. That's Mean Gene Oakland. We got Kevin Nash here, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and of course, well, this was the beginning, the inception of Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
And of course, you know, Scott Hall, rest in peace. JC, should we do it just a quick, you know, just for there you go. There you go. Got the NWO rocking, man. Too sweet, man. Too sweet. Yeah, man. We said it last week, man. You know, they pretty much, you know, we're gonna pull the plug, and of course they did. So officially, you know, we had to pay our respects to wrestling legend, you know what I mean? Scott Hall, man, Razor Ramon, some of you guys know him by, but I mean, this is just a moment in history, you know.
That is.
I've been sitting on this t-shirt. This is the first time I wore this t-shirt. I've had this t-shirt for about 7-8 months now. Been sitting on it for a little while. Yeah, I was gonna break it out on a nice summer day, maybe at a picnic, with the boys. But yeah, man, this is the moment. I mean, this is the moment that kind of changed wrestling.
Yep.
This was the third man, right, JC?
The third man introduced, and then the amount of trash that was thrown into the ring. You remember that? Oh my
God,
shit?
brother! I mean, how can you forget, bro? How can you? I mean, this was one of the biggest moments in wrestling. This was the heel turn.
The heel turn.
At Hollywood Hope,
the man could do no wrong. The crowd favorite. The great American fucking. And then I remember Mean Gene was
American.
Fight for the right to every man.
Of course.
Fight for your life.
That's right.
And then Mean Gene.
Mean Gene, he sold it. How
could you? Yo, bro, I need to watch that as soon as this is done.
Yeah, watch that clip again, brother. Watch that clip again. Watch that clip, bro, and fucking you'll see it, bro. You'll just see the people. It was the Bash at the Beach. 96?
7? I want to say 96, 97.
Yeah, it was one of those years.
Look at all these people, the people who believed in you. God damn, rest in peace, Mean Gene. We got the same hair.
God damn.
I was probably 98.
No, I think it was 90. When was it? Who was it?
97, 98. I don't think 96 is way too early.
You think it was? I'm trying to see.
97, 98. I want to say 97, 98.
I'm trying to look at it now. I can't find it.
It's all good. We'll find it.
We'll find it. We'll find it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But yeah, man. So we had to, we had to pay our respects to Scott Hall, man. And, just a legend, bro. A legend who, they took his last bump, man.
Yeah, man.
Took his last bump. And
I put a picture on Twitter when I was at the meet and greet with him, Kevin Nash, and Mick
I saw that.
In
Comic-Con, right?
2018. Yeah. They were there. And it was crazy because I was just like, it was Kevin Nash and Scott Hall standing right next to each other. And Mick Foley was on a chair, like a little bit to the side. And I was just like, I can't believe this is so crazy. But yeah, rest in peace, man. Scott Hall was the shit, man. He had the Superman curl.
It was July 7th, 96.
Damn, man. 96, I really thought it was 97, man. All right, cool. I'll take that there.
96, yeah. It was the biggest heel turn, right? In probably ever, right? I mean, outside of
by the time The Rock did it, Hogan was still like
Hogan had already did it.
Yeah, Hogan had already did it.
I'm trying to think. The only person who never went heel, man, was Cena.
Yeah.
Once he got that good guy character, man. I mean, it was
clown for it too. It was clown because they thought it would happen, but it never did. Especially when he was going up against The Rock. He was kind of he was an anti-heel in a way.
Yeah, the lead up to The Rock? It's just because The Rock was so over. You know what I mean? Like you just can't. And The Rock was kind of throwing jabs at him, making fun of him, but he never really did the classic heel turn. Yeah, no. He did he did the I'll defend myself, but that wasn't enough for people because I at that point, once The Rock came back in 2011, was it 2011 or 2013? Yeah, 2011. Valentine's Day weekend. I remember, bro, real talk. This story. I don't care how I sound. Fucking, I was making out with my girl at the time. Oh, okay, all right.
And watching Raw. I had no idea. I had no idea
that The Rock was coming back. Why did you turn it on? Why was it wrong?
I was still watching wrestling at the time. Like I'd watch it on.
Yeah. Got you.
I remember she was a huge Mick Foley fan too. So we were like, yeah, let's just watch Raw. We was like making out, whatever, on the couch. Yo, when the if you smell, I literally kind of like shoot her off.
Whoa. Get away from me.
Get the fuck away from me.
Ew, girls.
I stood up, bro, and I just stared at my television like, what? I don't believe what I'm saying, bro. I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it. Cause for real. I guess, you know what? I think I might have known in a way. Like, I think somebody had told me
there's rumors
that The Rock might be coming back.
There was rumblings. Yeah, there was rumblings. There was definitely rumblings.
So I think that's why I definitely had it on. Maybe just to be like, there's no way.
Yeah. What's tough now, man, is that with social media, it's hard to get those surprise pops. You know what I mean? Like who's coming out. And I mean, the last big surprise I had was when I was watching. Because around that time when The Rock came back, I was a little bit out. I was out of WWE. I wasn't really watching it.
Yeah, I think I was out. Might have been on and off.
And I got back in around 2015, 16. I was watching, I'd watch like the opening segments of like Raw or SmackDown, more Raw than SmackDown, but the Shane McMahon, when Shane O'Mac came back.
Oh, really?
Like 4 or 5 years ago. Oh man, bro, that was just an all-timer.
Nice.
Here comes the money, 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 money. Do a little bit. There you go, JC. There you go. Oh man,
Shane O'Mac, yo, he ended up becoming like this super fucking cool star that no one knew he would become, because you're like, oh, he's just a boss man's son. Throw him in a fight, yada yada yada. You remember when Vince was fighting Stone Cold? You remember the first time you saw Vince walk down the fucking tarmac? You're like, this guy is fucking gigantic. No boss should look like that. My last one was, I think, 2017, 2018. It might have been 2018. Royal Rumble. I want to say it was Royal Rumble when the Hardys came back.
Oh, that was WrestleMania.
You're right. That was WrestleMania.
That was Mania.
Bro.
Yeah. When the New Day introduced him, they were like, "Yo, it's no longer a triple threat. It's a yeah.
As soon as you heard,
it's crazy because they left now. They're not in WWE no more.
I heard they went to some different promotion or some weird thing.
I think AEW or one. I don't know.
I don't know what that is. That's new to me. Like, I don't.
It's new. It's a new one. They're trying to, compete. The big news is Cody Rhodes is back in WWE, which is nice.
I don't know what that is.
No idea. Cody Rhodes, come on, Dusty Rhodes' son.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know him.
He used to be Stardust.
Yes.
Yeah. Either way, though, man, we spent too much time on wrestling. Rest in peace, Scott Hall.
But man, that's what combat sports mean to us. So I'm not even. I'm not that apologetic.
I think anybody who's like an MMA fan, I mean, you gotta have some respect for wrestling. Like, I mean, you look at what the WWE's created, and most of these guys grew up watching wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Especially a dude like Kobe, you could tell.
Yeah, you see like the promo talks and stuff like that. You got some respect, man. But yo, man, JC, we are off the brinks of. I mean, I don't want to be a prisoner moment, but was this the best UFC fight night ever?
Fight night?
Fight night, not pay-per-views, fight nights. Bro, it felt like a pay-per-view.
It did. I think so. Because I was gonna say Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar, but honestly,
maybe as a one-off, but I'm just talking about a whole card. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm saying, you might be right, because can you remember any other fight other than Max and Kattar from that night? No, but this, however, this shit went
bananas.
Yeah, this was wild.
Bro, it was so crazy. I was like, damn, man, me and JC should have got together to watch this. 4:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you're right.
I was like, man, we should have planned this, because I didn't realize how good of a card this was gonna be, man.
Yeah, this was
I wouldn't even mind. Let's go through it just a little bit. JC,
yeah, sure.
You want to work from the first match to the main event?
Absolutely. We
got Ilya Tempora versus Herbert.
Yes. Oh man. Oh man, was that a fight?
Bro, I mean, that's obviously made some noise because he got into a scuffle with Paddy in the beginning of the week, and he got a hand sanitizer bottle thrown at him. Got coined the name Hand Sanitizer Boy.
Hand Sanitizer Boy. He looks like my friend Nelson too.
Yeah. But yo, bro, he took some shots in that first round. Herbert came out fucking man on fire. Nasty kick. Yeah. I thought he was done, and I was like, oh, well, there goes all the hype in that. And dude, was I wrong, brother? Fucking comes out round 2, gets a takedown. No, I'm sorry, not takedown. He got the takedown in the middle of round 1, right?
Yes.
Got the takedown.
Took a while though. It wasn't easy.
Yeah, got his, gathered himself. And round 2 came out, stood there and said, yo, we're swinging. And bro, what a knockout.
Good Lord.
You got, good Lord indeed, JC. And dude, 155, brother. I mean, we say it all the time. 155, it's just a fucking lineup of murderers, man.
It really is. It's scary.
And of course, you know, he has the heat. He went through his exchange with Paddy, and he calls him out. Calls him a blonde bitch. You know,
I want the blonde bitch. We all want a blonde bitch, Ilya. We really all do. It's
at the end of the day, right? I mean, why not, right?
Yeah. What do you say? That's the thing I was saying. It's like I love it when foreigners try to curse because they don't know how to do it right.
Yeah.
I want the blonde bitch.
The blonde bitch.
Surprised Bisping didn't go. I've got one.
But dude, I mean, you gotta give him his props though, JC, right? Took a nasty kick. And then fucking comes out and, you know, knocks the guy out clean, man. How is this guy not in the top 15? I mean, he's undefeated, right? I mean,
is he like 11-0, I think?
Yeah. I'm just trying to look at the ranking. Let me see the top 15. Who's in here?
Oh, it's not gonna be updated until tomorrow.
No, I know, but I'm just looking at some of the guys.
12-0 now. Yeah, he's 12-0 with his last fight now.
Yeah, he might have to be ranked in the top 15 pretty soon.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see that for sure.
But you like the call out, JC?
Of course I do.
Yeah, right.
It was. I wonder what initiated it though.
The whole exchange.
Social media, right? I guess they were just talking shit.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not too sure. I know Paddy said he walked up to him, but I don't know why he felt the need to do that. I mean, nonetheless, hell of a fucking performance by him, man. You know, straight nasty knockout. Only to be undone by the next fight, right? Molly McCann, Meatball, as they call her. Dude, her energy, like she reminded me, she's like almost like a female Paddy the Baddy, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why they work so well together. Their chemistry is very
they're friends, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, I don't think you're ever going to see a nastier knockout in the women's division. I mean, bruh, I don't think
that was a precision elbow.
Yes. And it wasn't luck. I know some people online were like, oh, it was luck. She was setting her up for it. And, bro, I mean, hopefully she's okay. But, bro, that was nasty, man.
God damn.
That was nasty. That's a goddamn moment right there, man.
That was like that toy you hit. You press the button down and the little man just crumbles, and then you let the button go and it gets back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a button pusher right there, son, for real.
That was nasty, brother. That was nasty. And you know, she's in your girl's division now, JC.
I know, but
she's in Valentina's division. But she's not ready for that smoke.
Not yet.
She's not ready. You saw she grabbed the belt from the stands.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's cute, right?
Like,
That's cute.
That was nice. Like I thought she was gonna pull up Khabib. Because as soon as she got the knockout, she fucking ran out the cage and like jumped in the crowd. I'm like, who the fuck is about to fight right now?
She was hyped. Yeah,
I know that she was running to Dana and all that shit. I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. No, Dana kind of showed some love.
Yeah, but even Dana was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And then it was the Gunnar Nelson fight next, right? Next,
versus Takashi Sato.
Yeah,
Takashi Sato.
A little bit of not a letdown. It was just kind of a, you know.
I mean, you got two fireworks back to back. Let's pace ourselves.
Yeah, let's get some popcorn. Let's go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? I think that's why they might have set it up that way. Because even still, we were talking about before, 6 cards. 6 fights on the card is a lot.
Yeah, because we thought one of them was gonna be
was gonna get bumped.
Mm-hmm.
So cool fight. I mean, you know, Gunnar did this thing. You know, body triangle. Ground and pound for about 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I'm not gonna do anything. You know, what's the old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna change up my game plan.
That was punches, just back punches. Yeah. Jiu-jitsu versus karate.
Jiu-jitsu always wins.
Yeah. As we clearly.
And then of course, you know.
Of course, here we go.
My boy. I mean, JC. To have, you know, the third fight, I mean, what am I talking about? The fourth fight on the card, you know, not be a co-main, not be a main event, and to have that many people behind you. I mean, the whole stadium.
Go, Paddy the Baddy.
Go, Paddy. I mean, bro, it was a
that was a moment.
It was a thing of beauty. You know.
He's also, you know what I realized about it? He's all smiles and shit till he gets in the octagon, and then he's just stone cold.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, right? Leading up to it, JC, all that stuff sounds good. And it's funny because Dana said this in the post press conference. It's like, yeah, everybody's saying, oh, this is gonna be the biggest walkout. Watch what he's doing. He's a mega star. He gets millions of views. He goes, yo, but you gotta win. You know what I mean? You gotta win, and you gotta, he goes, guys in the UFC, if you win, that's the most important thing, right? So that being said, Paddy comes out, looks a little slow, right? Mm-hmm. Gets hit. Immediately goes for a takedown. You could tell he was a little hurt. I was about to get ready, like, damn, man, he's about to remember his Scousers. I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out, right? So I was like, oh shit, he's like in bad shape. So goes for a sloppy takedown, doesn't get it. Gets back to his feet, right? JC, they're kind of, like grappling a little bit, and just a nasty judo hip toss, right? I mean, come on. Gets the control, and from that moment on, it's good night, right? He gets the finish, and I like it because he got to show some of his grappling, JC, right? And they were talking about on the commentary. They were like, he wasn't always known as just like a knockout guy, right? Nah. So he was. They were even kind of saying like, he might throw a flying triangle. You know what I mean? He's got submissions, and I think it was cool to see him get hit. Looked like he was a little hurt and then recover. I mean, or would you have just rather like a flawless kind of victory, JC?
I mean, that's what I think people were expecting.
Yeah.
But, and even kind of me, because I was asked on a bet, like, does he win by KO TKO? I was like,
yeah.
It's not out of the realm of impossibility. Mm-hmm. But
does who win? Does
Paddy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But just like the fight before this one, he can get tagged, and he can. He does. Wobble.
I mean, he does get tagged, bro. Right?
Yeah. He wobbles. Mm-hmm. He does do but like you said, he does do like standing submissions, which are fucking wild. Mm-hmm. He'll just wrap around you like a fucking anaconda, and then once
he's not afraid to trade. You know what I mean? He'll trade with you. I mean, bro, to me, like you said, I'm probably the biggest Paddy The Baddy fan right now. Mm-hmm. And I liked what I saw because I was like, you know what, bro? He could have headlined that event.
Yeah.
With the popularity, right? Because, bro, they were still singing Paddy The Baddy in the Arnold Allen fight.
Okay, I mean, I know
what you mean. I know.
Yeah, it's slow to word it.
Okay, let me rephrase. I'm not saying he should have main evented that. I'm saying he could with his star power.
I mean,
who's a bigger star? Who's a bigger star right now? Paddy or Sugar Sean?
Paddy. Wait. Let me talk about this.
You're right.
Let me think about this, because I don't. You saying Paddy is bigger than Sean?
Star wise, yes. Oh yeah.
Which is crazy, because that would mean that by tomorrow, Paddy's gonna be in the 15, and Sean still isn't even on there.
I'm not even talking about range. I'm just talking about star power.
Well, that's where I feel conflicted. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're both stars in their own outright. I feel like Paddy strikes up sort of a trajectory path that you've seen fighters of old already have. That
Conor McGregor.
There you go. I don't want to say it.
He's on the Conor McGregor trajectory. That's okay. What he's on right now.
But I don't think that means Sugar is not out of that stratosphere. I think he's very famous in his own different way because he attracts an entirely different audience.
Yes. So here's the thing. I feel like Sugar Sean is big on the like Twitch, internet, kind of, Twitter,
that generation,
things like that. And Paddy has a whole fucking country behind him.
Yeah,
that's
different. Yeah.
Bro, I'm saying, JC, there were 20,000 people in that arena singing for Paddy. You know, and I don't think Sean maybe online he has that kind of presence.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to prove. They're two different. They have two huge different audiences in two different separate ways. Whereas one, you may have the physical with Paddy. You have the people that'll come out, fucking support the shit out of him, yada yada yada. But
that's, to me, that's bigger.
You think so?
Because who's gonna get if I do a headline tomorrow, right? If I say, all right, we're gonna do Paddy Pimblett versus X fighter. Do you think people come and sell it out?
100%.
If I do Sugar Sean versus X fighter as the main event, do you think that still gets sold out too?
No, I don't think so, but I think it'll have more views.
Okay. I don't think it's the right or wrong answer. I'm not trying to. I don't know. I'm not trying to. I'm not saying one is. I just feel like, I don't know, man. We've been watching MMA for a long time, bro, and it's just I haven't got this feel of some of the hype around somebody since
a long time, since Conor McGregor. But the thing is, and what I mean by more views is I don't necessarily mean more pay-per-views, yada yada yada. I just feel like the status quo would, especially the casuals. See, that's the thing that I mean about the core audience that Sean that Sugar brings. He'll bring people that don't really watch it, but they want to watch him.
I like how you threw his nickname in there.
Who, Sugar Sean?
Yeah, you said Sugar. You said Sean. I mean Sugar. You know.
Oh yeah. People don't necessarily.
Who has the better nickname, Sugar Sean or Paddy the Baddy?
Come on, son, Paddy. Come on, bro. That's easy.
I know. I caught a little slack from some of the homies, man. They were like, "Yo, you can't be calling another man the baddie," because in our culture, a baddie, is a girl, But I was like, "Yo, it's just a good nickname, man."
That is a good nickname, Paddy the Baddy.
All right, so what's next for Paddy the Baddy? Obviously, Elia calls him out.
That's easy.
And Paddy kind of dismissed him, right? He was like, the Lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of sheep. He was like, "Yo, like this guy got hot. Nobody knew who to his point. He's like, nobody knew who he was until I threw a hand sanitizer bottle off his head." So he's like, "Yo, he has to get in line." He's like, "I'm not gonna give this guy." So to me, that's a fight that makes itself. If not, you got to put him with somebody in the top 15.
Okay, and the tinfoil hat comes on in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's book the damn territory.
There it is. Give him a title shot. No. Hey, don't you start. Don't you even make that face. No.
Right. Him versus Conor?
What? What the fuck? That's even worse.
I mean, you give anybody. To me, if it's not Elia, and if I'm the UFC, I want to see him versus Elia.
Yeah, me too.
But also, if I'm the UFC, this is what I do if I'm the UFC. Because right now, Elia looks like a problem. Paddy is already a megastar. I want to keep them separate but close, right? Let's build this up, right? Let's do, in a couple months, let's do another fight card. We'll do Elia versus somebody. And we'll do Paddy versus somebody. We'll put them on the same card. And if Paddy wins and Elia wins, now we're building it up, right? We're building the heat up. And they could both call each other out again. I mean, you know what I mean? We get them close, but not together just yet, because I think we're going to start to see a changing of the guard in 155, JC. We got a lot of old heads in there. We got Gaethje, Poirier, fucking Chandler, RDA, Tony Ferguson, Dan Hooker, who we'll talk about in a minute, Conor.
So Gregor Gillespie.
So we need to see some new guys in there, right? We need some new blood. I mean, I wouldn't mind Paddy versus Diego, Ferreira, him versus Brad Riddle, anybody in the top kind of 12 to 15. And similar for Elia. If Elia could fight maybe another unranked guy, maybe somebody who's not ranked, but you put him on that same card, and you kind of build it, because I think this has the makeup for a potential cool little rivalry. You know what I mean? And it could help both these guys. So I don't put it up yet. We gotta build it up a little bit. Let's get some more heat on there. Vince McMahon, he would not do this. If you brought that idea for them two to fight, you would get the fire.
So disrespectful to do that in front of 50,000 people.
Yeah. So yeah, let's build them up a little bit. Let's keep them apart. And you know, we'll see where we get from there. What is your take on it?
Well, Rafael Fiziev had COVID.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see either of them fight Rafael just yet. Excuse me.
Okay, fair enough. I was just throwing it out there.
I wouldn't mind Rafael. So I got hiccups. Rafael versus Gillespie.
I don't know. It's the last time I've seen a Gregor Gillespie fight.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. But we'll see the musical chairs move along and move along.
We got a lot of good fights coming up, JC. A lot of good fights. Let's run through the rest of this card, and we'll talk some current events, and then we'll see. We got another card this weekend, but tough times for our boy Dan Hooker, huh?
Yo, it's breaking my heart.
You know, drops down to 145. Obviously, is on a losing streak at 155. And bro, I mean, he gets the break speed off of him. I mean, from immediately, you know, round one, you know, he's the bigger man, should be the stronger man, you think, coming from 155 to 145. And, you know, JC, I don't know what you do with Dan Hooker, but I don't want to take the spotlight away from Arnold Allen because it was a huge win for him.
Right.
And he stood there and banged with him. And even more importantly, he got clipped and his knee buckled. His knee touched the ground. You know, Hooker caught him with a left hook, and he's, to Arnold Allen credit, man, he ate it and he kept banging, and he almost made he pretty damn near made light work of Dan Hooker.
He did.
Is that fair to say, JC?
Yeah, I mean, once he was backing up and on the back foot and just kind of sort of try to defend himself, it was like, yeah, I've seen this before. I know where this is going, and it was inevitable.
Damn hiccups. And it's tough, right, JC? Because when somebody gets knocked out the way Hooker got knocked out by Michael Chandler, it's hard to come back from the goddamn hiccups, man. What the fuck? Go talk, JC. I don't even want to
professional. Talk. You unprofessional. That's unprofessionalism. Just seeking through your pores right now.
Go ahead. Talk about that Hooker. I'm just gonna stay here.
I'm just saying it's a bit. I'm so bummed out, man. This man's been on a consecutive.
Yeah.
Just taking L after L, and this guy's a legend. This guy takes fights. It doesn't matter who, doesn't matter where. He'll take them. But he's sort of going like the Woodley approach at this point right now. He's just like, he's taking fights he thinks he could cash out, and then he ends up getting.
And the crazy thing is, JC, because he was so close, right? He had that 5-round war with Dustin Poirier.
Yeah. Hasn't been the same since, man. He hasn't been the same.
It's tough, man. Those fights, I think it was Chael Sonnen who said, man, this is the only sport where the more you do it, you don't get better.
Oof.
Yeah, that was a bar. Because
that's a hard pill to swallow.
Because he's like, listen, after every fight, I don't care who you are. He goes, you leave a piece of yourself in there. And, you know, after that 5-round war with Dustin, man, and then he gets the knockout by Chandler. He's never been knocked out like that before.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough. If I was him, I would take some time off. I mean, Dana, to Dana's credit, he's like, yo, Dan can do whatever he wants. You know, Dan's a company man. I think he stays at 145 and we try and, if I'm the UFC, I try and build them up. I mean, there's no easy fights in the UFC, but let's Dan. Can we get Dan a win, right? Can we put him in there versus maybe Edson Barbosa, Shane Burgos? I'm sorry, Shane, somebody, man. Like, bruh. Oh,
what?
Ilia Topuria was ranked number 15th.
Wait, what?
In the featherweight division? Oh, because he moved up to 155. Yeah. So I mean, either way, bro. Like, let's get Dan somebody, in the top. Let's go like 12 to 15. Because bro, gotta think about it too. He's been fighting killers, man. And shout out to fucking Arnold Allen, bro. Gets a W, calls out Calvin Qatar. As he said, not Cater.
You're not Cater, Qatar.
Yeah, you're so busy being had the correct.
Yeah.
Was that on purpose or that was just a mix up?
I don't know. But I mean, like, here's what I'll say, that from what I remember, that was the biggest fight in his career as far as who he fought. Like, he fought Dan Hooker.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, right? He's on a 9-fight win streak, JC.
That's crazy.
I mean, you got to bump him up to, I mean, right now, that's Josh Emmett 6. Let's say he fights Calvin Kattar, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he beats Calvin Kattar. He has 10 fights in a row. You're fighting for the world championship.
That's sudden, huh?
I mean, what do you do with him, right, JC? Because, well, it all depends on what Volkanovski versus Korean Zombie.
Zombie, yes.
We both think, just for sake of argument, it might change, but we both have Zombie losing.
Yeah.
Then you got Max Holloway, right? So you do Max Holloway versus Volkanovski. We got to end that trilogy, right?
Okay.
And then you still got Yair Rodriguez off a loss. You got Ortega off a loss. Calvin Kattar's off a loss. So, I mean, it's one of those things right now, JC, where there's a lane for Allen. If Allen could get in there and if he could do what he did to Hooker.
Wait, Calvin's on a loss right now?
I'm sorry. My bad. He's off. Who did he beat?
He won not too long ago. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he beat Giga. I'm sorry. He beat
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
My apologies. I confused Calvin Kattar with Corey Sandhagen.
Copy.
Yeah. So Calvin. So even still, right? Let's do this. Let's say Zombie loses. You match up. Let's book the damn territory again, right? We really got our hat on.
That's your favorite thing to say.
Let's get 145 out the way, right? You do Holloway, Volkanovski. You do Ortega, Yair, right? Both those guys need a win.
Yep.
And you do Arnold Allen versus Calvin Kattar, and you tell Kattar and you tell Allen, hey, you put on a performance.
That's perfect.
And you're on the fast track to a title shot. Unless Max Holloway beats Volkanovski, and then we get Volkanovski, Holloway 4 and 5 and 6. These guys are just gonna fight every weekend.
Hold on though. When are we gonna bring up Bryce Mitchell though?
Thug Nasty's in there. Me personally, I'd like to see Thug Nasty versus Josh Emmett or Thug Nasty versus Giga. I think Giga's a tough matchup for him. I would love to see it.
Really?
I mean, we spoke last week, JC, and what did we, Bryce Mitchell, I think he's 2 fights away from being a fight away.
Okay.
I think he got to fight. I think he's got to fight another person, Yeah, let's do Josh Emmett, Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett versus Giga.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, 145, there's just so much uncertainty. I mean, it's a good thing, but I think 100% the fight to make in the top 5 is Ortega versus Yair. Sign me up.
Absolutely.
Sign me up. That's a big boy fight right there. So, I mean, we got some stuff, man. I mean, bro, I love Dana. He was talking to Eddie Hearn, one of the boxing promoters. And he was like, yo, dude, I put fights every weekend. This is every weekend. Like, this is not like boxing. I'm putting cards every weekend. Although there is a gap after this weekend, JC, there's a gap. I know. But then we get the big pay-per-view. Are we linking up for that? What's going on? You working?
Yeah. No, that's off.
You off? You off? All right.
I'm off.
All right. We'll link up for that. We'll do some cool stuff. Now, JC, the heavyweight battle. I don't remember last week. Did I pick Tom Aspinall?
No, we both had Volkov.
We both have Volkov, right? So shame on us. Shame on us. We are idiots.
I was pleasantly surprised. I'll give you that.
Me too. Tom Aspinall is a problema, JC. Big time.
Yeah, he's a big problem.
He is a big problem, brother. He is
huge. Yeah, he's a big problem.
The dude is, I mean, some of the takedowns, brother, it was just blink of an eye. I mean,
which is crazy, but the size difference is insane.
I am very, 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 very excited for the future of Tom Aspinall, man. And remember, we used to talk about it, dude, the heavyweight division. We'd be like, yo, the heavyweight division. It wouldn't be a podcast if Mason doesn't come in here. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. He's all riled up. Give me 1 second.
Every time, man.
You know you're not supposed to be in here. Come on. You want to say hi? What do you want to do? You want to say hi to JC? Go ahead. Say hi. Go ahead. Say hi.
Hey,
JC,
little dude.
Hi. No. All right. Yeah. Go. Come on. Go ahead. That's my fault because I forgot to take one of his toys out of here. One of his favorite toys is here. Fair enough. But what were we talking about, JC, with Tom Aspinall, right? I'm sorry, the heavyweight division, right? So when we first started the podcast, right? The heavyweight division, I mean, we used to be like, what? It's a trash division, right? We were like, oh man, there's nobody in there. It was Stipe and DC.
Yeah, Stipe and DC was the crown. So like nobody else was moving, and even then, so we weren't really caring.
And nobody would even care. But now, I mean, you got Tom Aspinall, you got fucking Bam Bam in there, you got Ciryl Gane in there, you got, I mean, the old dog Derek Lewis could knock anybody out on any given night. What did you think about? So obviously, we're both impressed by his performance, right? Nasty armbar submission. I mean, what did you say in the group chat? The arm isn't supposed to bend that way?
Yeah, like no, there's absolutely not.
The human arm is not supposed to bend that way. What did you think about his call out?
I can't remember what we called out.
Bam Bam.
Oh, Bam Bam. Oh my God, yeah. That's a no way, Jose. I don't see Tom Aspinall at all coming out on top. I'm sorry.
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah,
but I don't see Bam Bam losing this fight.
I think it's a really cool matchup. And shout out to Tom, who's ever in his camp. I don't know if he decided that, but if you look at it, right, he's like, yo, this dude's a number one rising star. I just put on fucking one of the best performances of a huge fucking fight night
against the legend.
Yeah. Let me call him out. What's up? You know what I mean? And let me take some of his momentum. And I think it's a good matchup for Tom, man. I with the takedowns, JC, I don't know.
Takedown against Bam Bam though, like
either way, I mean that's a fight. That let me ask you, do you think they put that on as a co-main?
Yeah, why not?
Right? Or is it a fight night main?
Okay, so co-main pay-per-view or fight night main? I don't think you do with what you did with Bam Bam as anything less than a pay-per-view. I don't think 100%. You could put that genie back in the bottle.
100%.
Now that it's out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%
material.
That's pay-per-view. That's a co-main on a pay-per-view. At the very least, maybe like a third. You know, if there's two titles on the line.
Yeah, a third at best.
At least, at worst.
Yeah. Which
I'm all for it, brother. I mean, yo, we got some fucking fights coming up,
bro.
I mean, what are we doing?
I mean, bro, the pay-per-view, we definitely. We getting the cigars.
Oh yeah, we gotta get some cigars.
We're getting the cigars. We're getting snacks. We're getting food. We're getting drinks. We're getting tequila.
Yeah, this is a whole.
Because because I know you know, I know the audience knows, but Kevin Gastelum versus Imhoff, Mackenzie Dern versus Tisha Torres, Gilbert Burns versus Hamza Chimaev.
I mean, this is the fight of fights.
Versus Peter Yan. Yes. Volkanovski versus that is crazy. That is in one night. We also have Rosenstrike in that fight.
He's on the prelims. Yeah, he's on the prelims.
Damn, that's a hard fall from grace.
Yo, they did my boy Neil Magny dirty, man.
What you mean?
Neil Magny's fighting this weekend on the prelims of a fight night.
Really? No way.
The only man who was willing to call out Hamzat when everybody was shook.
No way.
This is what you do.
Prelims?
And this is what you do to him of a fight night.
Olenek. Yeah, all is Curtis Blades versus Chris Dawkins.
Max Griffin. Neil Magny versus Max Griffin.
It's not even on here. Yeah, because I'm looking at the main card. God damn. Man. And it's not even the main event for the prelims.
I know, man.
It's Jennifer Maia versus Manon Fiorot.
What's going on with this Are you seeing this 6 card?
Again, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, right. Damn, what time is it? Oh, 7:00. I bet. But no, for the pay-per-view, yeah. For the pay-per-view in April, don't worry, JC. I'm gonna set my alarm I'm gonna take a nice nap around 1:30.
So sad you gotta do that.
You know, I gotta. Well, I'm up. You see it? What I got? I got. You know, my little UFC fighter in here.
Yeah.
Freaking running around. He wants to wake up at 6 a.m. and try and put me in arm bars. You know, JC. I was at the park the other day. A little side note, little dad story. I'm at the park. Yeah. And you know, the kids are going into the slide, right? And my son Mason's there, and there's a little girl there. And they're waiting outside, and he goes, "Oh no." You know, he lets her go, you know, gentleman, of course, because
that's what's up.
It's your race, but you know, he's big, right? So he's like letting her go first, and he's kind of like guiding her. But you know, he's big, so you know, nice little, you know, kids, they don't know their own strength, right? So I'm like Mason, I'm like, Papa, you gotta take it easy. He didn't push her or anything, but you could tell, like,
I was about to say it.
No,
about to turn into, oh, she fell down the stairs story.
No. She was going inside. He was gonna let her go, and you could, but the dad was there too, and you know, he saw Mason's hand like ready to kind of guide. It was like far apart, but he's ready to guide her. And I'm like, no, Mason, don't worry about it. Let her go. He's like, okay, whatever. And then the girl goes down, and then me and the dad start talking. I'm like, yeah, you know, he was just trying to be nice. He's like, no, I know, it's cool. I could tell by his body language, like, you know, he's a sweet boy. And he's like, how old is he? I'm like, oh man, he's 3. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, how old is your daughter? Because she's like half of his size. He's like, dude, she's like 2.5. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I could see your concern. He's like, yeah, I thought he was like 5. I'm like, God, yeah, I know. He's a big. I mean, well, his clothes are all like 5T. You know, that's. And he's a big boy, man.
God, he's a big boy. I don't know what that does. That mean you're raising a. Yo, you gotta put him. Yo, if you. I mean, if he doesn't want to, no, you're not gonna push. No. You remember that was a thing for us though, growing up. That parents would put you like. I mean, I'm pretty sure it still happens now with like father and their sons. Where it's like, oh, I need you to be a football star in high school. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that still happens, right?
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, we call him the little linebacker.
Linebacker, that's what it sounds like he is.
Yeah, because he's just he's a beast. But I mean, I would love to put him in like some, you know, wrestling. Yeah. You know, just something like that, just so he can have it. You know, build that confidence and discipline. Yeah, that's what's up. Because that's forever. That's something where I would really want him to do. But I mean, you know, as a parent, you just want your kids to be happy. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. But going back to my point is, you know, your boy got to take naps because it's 6 a.m., bro. It's, you know, well, what I started doing was on the weekends, because you're not at school, I'll take them like on walks. We'll go like walks through like Pelham Parkway or Pelham Bay Park, like around 6, 7 a.m. just to kind of, because you got to get that energy out. You know what I mean? If not, that's crazy. You know, he's you know, jumping around here, and I feel bad for the people who live under us. You know, New York City problems. You know, you got the neighbors like, oh man, he's up. They probably be like,
man.
They probably be like, he's up.
That used to be something I used to deal with, and no lie, it would ruin my day.
Yeah, the only good thing is, I will say this, is he's in bed by 7:30. You know, so it's like, it's not like, you know, the neighbors upstairs, you hear noise all night. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he's in school during the weekdays, you know what I mean? But on the weekends, you know, 8 a.m., 7 a.m., you know, that boy, he got his train sets out. He got his, you know, little mazes with marbles, puzzles. And, you know, and it's because the thing is, it's like, you know, you could just, you know, put TV on, or you could give him like, you know, the tablet.
Yeah.
But it's like
comatose, basically.
Yeah, you know, so it's like, and I feel bad, you know what I mean? Because like, you don't want to do that. So it's like, luckily we got some cool neighbors where they really haven't complained. And like I said,
all right, well then.
Yeah, no, they haven't complained. No.
Do they still eat cereal? Do kids still eat cereal in the mornings?
Yeah, so Mace will eat cereal, but no milk. He'll just kind of eat it, like just Cheerio. Cheerios, loves Eggos. Eggos is a go-to. Waffles.
Nice.
Yeah. Eggos is a go-to. Cheerios. That's usually his morning kind of.
What do the parents eat though? Like, what do you eat? All right, so when your kid is up and stuff, like, what I would imagine being a parent would be. And I'm sorry to get off this little tangent. I don't. If we don't want to talk about stuff like this.
No. Go ahead. Of course.
I would imagine if I was a parent, I'd do the same thing I did when I was growing up. So I'd be like, I'd put 2 waffles. Give it to the kid, give him the cartoons, let him chill out. Yeah. And then I would make like fucking, I just heat up leftovers and some shit.
Yeah, for me, usually, I mean, I don't really eat breakfast like that. Like I'll just, this is my breakfast usually in the morning. You know, your boy will drink one of these, drink some water, and I'll chill, make him some breakfast, put some cartoons on. But he doesn't really like to eat once he wakes up. So he'll just kind of chill, play a little bit.
Okay.
So I'd say up at 6, you know, play around a little bit, you know, and usually around like 7:38, you know, I'll get trying to make me some food. So he'll go to the kitchen and just start taking shit out dolo like
at 3. God damn,
yeah,
he'll grown ass man.
Yeah, he'll go in the fridge. He knows where all his stuff is. I'll be like, all right, you know, or he'll like a typical morning will be like, you know, Honey Nut Cheerios, an Eggo, and then some like he loves raisins of all things.
A kid
loves raisins,
bro. That's probably the secret technique.
Yeah,
that's probably the secret technique as to why that little dude is so big at fucking such an early age. Kids at 3 don't like raisins.
But I loves raisins. I mean that he doesn't. That's probably his favorite fruit. I mean he'll do like oranges, but it's like, you know, like kids like they just drink all the juice out and then leave the, you know what I mean? Like he'll bite a couple oranges and once that juice is out, he's like, I keep that gross.
That actual orange. I don't need.
Yeah, the actual orange. Yeah.
All right, no more talking about the guy. I'm sorry.
No more kids, man. No, bro. I mean, come on, bro. Of course, man. When you're a parent, you know, it's funny, man. I used to make fun of people who would like talk about their kids or show, you know, even now, like when people ask me about my kid, like I'll be like, you know, do you want to? I'll show you a picture. I hate the. Look at my kid. Like everybody thinks their kid is like a rock star. Like look at him. He was putting together this ball and rolling it into the hoop. It's like, all right, yeah, that's cool. But when it's your kid, it's different. But
that's all I hear.
So exactly. So but no, the day of the pay-per-view, your boy's definitely taking a nap. You know, and probably like around 1:30, be up at 3, and then you know we'll link up. I'm excited for that card. Before we get into this weekend's card, JC, just some quick little news I wanted to get, you know. Did you hear Usman Leon Edwards rumored for July 2nd?
I didn't, but that makes total sense.
Yeah. Did you also hear Conor McGregor calling out Usman?
I don't even want to acknowledge that with the response.
And Usman would say, you know, does anybody want to see a murder scene or something like that? I just don't think it's a good matchup for Conor.
It's nowhere near. Although I will say it's nowhere as bad as Usman versus Canelo.
Yeah, I don't get. I mean, other than the payday, I don't see why Usman would think he's gonna win.
I don't either.
I mean, Canelo, you're arguably talking about one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Boxing. I mean,
but sure, Conor. Yeah. That's a good idea. Knock yourself out.
But we'll, I don't know.
Don't acknowledge it. Don't. That's just Conor. Conor needs to put down the proper 12 because he says some of the dumbest shit I've seen in the last couple.
You jackass.
Jackass. No. That's not how it is. Jackass.
I don't know what the hell he must be bored in that mansion with like 50 bed. I feel like he's be running around bedroom to bedroom, like his kids are probably like Dad, relax. What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I think there was something else I wanted to.
Vicente Luque Bilal.
Yes, I'm hyped for that. That's in a couple weeks too.
That's a good fight.
There was something else. I don't know.
Nate Diaz wants to go to Bellator, but
yes. Like, my thing is like, I don't know if it's true or I think he's just trying to, you know, get under Dana's skin because Dana is not giving him a fight and he wants to fight as soon as possible so he can get out of his contract.
Done.
And Dana's like, Papa, you're gonna dance when I tell you to dance.
God,
you know how Dana gets down. But
I think a shotgun wedding.
And to me, the more Dana keeps pushing back Nate, I think it's gonna be we're gonna get the trilogy Nate and Conor.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we're gonna get. And did you see? Did we talk about this last week? But Chael Sonnen was like, it would be in Izzy's best interest to fight Kobe.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so Chael brought up
no,
where he was like, if I was Izzy, I would want to fight him because number one, he brings interest to the 185-pound division, a division that we all agree is kind of Izzy's kind of sleepwalking through right now, right? I mean, there's nobody really outside of what's old boy's name, Alex, the
Pereira.
Yeah, like it's so crazy. Like we're hyping up unranked guys, right, to fight Izzy because
but there's history there though.
Because yes, granted, but the thing is, like, this is what it's become because Izzy's dominance, right? And it's like, let's say Izzy gets through Jared Cannonier, who's he gonna fight? You know, he's ran through it. So you put in some fresh blood like Kobe. Kobe's gonna talk hella shit. You get a lot of eyeballs around it. And if you're Izzy, you feel like you're gonna be able to take Kobe out. And we've said it before, JC. We haven't seen Izzy versus that wrestler guy, right? Whitaker, has some wrestling, but we've seen Izzy versus Jan, right? And Jan is by no way, I would say, to the level of wrestler as Kobe is. I mean, he has the strength advantage and the height and the size, but Kobe, but Jan doesn't fancy himself a wrestler. Kobe's bread and butter is wrestling, and I think it would be a cool matchup. I'm not saying Kobe would win because I think Izzy would win, but I think it'd be a nice, fight. It'd be a great build up, and I think that's what Izzy needs. I think that's what he needs because we're gonna get bored of Izzy just fucking cleaning through the ranks. We need some fresh blood in there. I mean, are you gonna be, unless I don't know, you're gonna be hyped for Izzy versus fucking Uriah Hall?
No.
Are you gonna be maybe if Darren Till ever gets his shit together? He's training with Hamzat, so maybe Darren Till. But I mean, he's already beaten Whitaker twice. He's gonna beat Cannonier. He's already beaten fucking Vettori twice. He's already beaten Derek Brunson. He's already beaten Paolo. I mean, Sean Strickland. I don't know. I don't know if he's ready for that. So it's one of those things where it's like, he's beat Gastelum, so it's like,
it's hard being the king, son.
Yeah. Did we talk about Whitaker Vettori?
We did say that it was
on the docket, right? It was okay. Yeah.
Also, before we leave, Kevin Lee is a goddamn superhero.
Kevin Lee, man. No, Kevin
Holland. That happens all the time to me.
Yeah,
Kevin Holland is a goddamn superhero.
I mean, bro, he took away a gun, put the assailant to sleep. He said, put the hooks in him. Put the hook, and then just nice little go to sleep move. Shout out to Kevin Holland, man. He might be Batman, JC.
Shouts to Kevin Holland.
All I'm gonna say is we've never seen Kevin Holland and Batman in the same room.
And he has also. It's not the first time he's had a run-in with a fucking criminal. No, before. Like they stopped like a fucking carjacking like a couple years ago. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
He's Batman. He's Batman. JC. Shout out to Kevin Holland. JC, you want to run through the card for this week?
I have.
Are you going to be watching this? Maybe.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll say 7.
This.
It's fine.
I'll say this. They did my boy Neil Magny dirty. Put him on the prelims.
I'll give you that.
He was ready to fight Hamzat Chimaev. He's the only guy who called him out outside of Gilbert Burns. You guys did him dirty. But either way, we got Matt Brown. I mean, is anybody really excited for that, JC?
Well, you're not excited for Alexei Olenek? He's a fucking legend.
Yeah, he's a legend. I mean, my boy got what he got 70 fights. 70 fights, right? In the books. So
59, 60, yep, just about.
Yeah, just about. So we're hype on that. I mean, I'm always hyped for Kaya France.
No, you're not, because last time you had him losing.
Nobody remembers, JC. Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers that. And then we got
Chris Dawkins and Curtis Blades.
I got Blades on this. Blades needs to win in the worst way.
I know he does.
You got Dawkins?
I don't know. I don't know. Blades' last fight was fucking, that shit hurt.
Yeah, I know, but I think he's gonna get on the track right now.
Okay, yeah, I'll side with you. Yeah,
I think Blades gets on track, and then we take it from there. I mean, if this is a fight card, where you want to go out, go out with your girl, go do something. This is a good card to miss. I'm just saying, JC. If you gotta, sometimes you gotta play that game.
Yeah, no, you're right. Especially on the bye weeks.
Yeah.
Saturday night. Let's do something.
Don't worry about
something on a Saturday night for a long time.
I don't even want to watch UFC. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I can miss it for you.
But after this fight, then we got the bye week, so we'll talk about that from there. And then we got the big pay-per-view. JC, anything else you want to talk about, man, before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, I'm straight good. Here you go.
All right, brother. Everybody, we appreciate the love. JC's pointing out the socials. Make sure you click play. Always remember, keep your hands up.